sure.
This is Sippin' with Sammy. I am Mr. Flash, and only the one and only Sippin' with Sammy. Sam Malone, Barstool Rug. If you ain't sippin' with Sammy, you ain't sippin' right. Please get your fucking life together.
Sippin', I'm sippin', I'm sippin', I'm sippin', sippin', I'm sippin', 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 I'm 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 sippin'. Damn, Sammy, you done. Damn, Sammy, you done. Damn, Sammy, you done fucked up.
Yeah, boy.
Gang, do you gang bang?
Hey, what's happening? Hope everybody is good. I am great. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We are in the middle of March Madness, so I've been smiling for the last 2 weeks. What is it, Sunday?
Sure is.
Beautiful Sunday. I got somebody sliding through in a few to introduce to you, tell y'all something new. You know how we do. But the voice you hear in the background is Kay. We got Kay in the building. Kay, what's happening?
What's up?
How you feeling?
Oh, you know, living the dream. Per usual, as always.
I heard that.
Wait, let me see if I have the K-cam set up. Oh, not quite.
Almost.
Not quite.
Solid. Get situated.
See too many boxes in the background. All right, now we good.
Now, I know y'all hear the background here. Tis the season. Tis March Madness, so we definitely gonna get into that.
Facts.
Definitely gonna get into some of that. Right now, Duke is wiping the floor.
I'm gonna go check the sound.
All right, go ahead, check the sound. But a lot of good topics, and like I said, I got a dope guest coming. Somebody I've been looking forward to having on here for a while, which is true with a lot of my guests, but you know, certain ones that you just be like, yeah, that's going to be fun. So tonight's going to be really, really interesting. But before he gets here, we're going to get into some topics, and when he gets here, we're going to get into some topics. You know what I'm saying? Amongst other things. How's your weekend been?
It's been all right.
Been all right?
You know, relaxing. It's busy time of year for me.
Yeah?
So.
Busy where? Work or something?
Work, yep.
Oh, okay.
I've been working a lot on the weekends and in the evenings, so it was nice to have a weekend I didn't have to work.
Oh, no work this weekend.
Nope.
Shout out to that. Salute to that. But I had a good weekend. Got dragged around a little bit yesterday. Today I've been chilling.
Dragged around?
Yeah. Had to do the shopping thing with the old lady.
Why'd you say it like that? What up, Noah?
Yo, Noah. Noah be on it. Shout out to you, man.
I know, right? #1 fan.
How you been, Noah? Hopefully everything good on your end. Hopefully everything's good on your end. But where you want to start at, Kay?
Where do I want to start at? I guess we could start with some sports since it's March Madness in the background.
All right, let's start with the sports. Where you want to start with the sports? There's a lot of sports.
We'll start with March Madness.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, you're watching men's, right?
Yeah, mostly.
How's men's been?
Men's has been pretty damn exciting, actually. I feel like there was closer games early in the tournament than there's been lately in the tournament for the men. I don't know. It's been weird, but I've been having a great time watching all of the prospects that were supposed to be lottery picks and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They pretty much, none of them really let you down. They all are what they was cut out to be. And I've seen a lot of them before the tournament, but like tournament play is different. We know that.
Right.
We know that adrenaline flow different. But on the men's tournament, has been fire.
That's what's up.
It's been fire. How about you? You on the women's side? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, absolutely. Of course. You know I'm on the women's side.
Yeah, so how you been doing over there?
You know, it's funny to see the difference in caliber between the #1 players. I'm sorry, the #1 teams and those that are
The rest of the field?
Yeah. Like even 1 versus 5, sometimes those are like straight blowouts. But now that we're in the Elite 8, we're starting to get some really good games. So today's been great.
No, today was fire. All the #1 teams have been having blowouts throughout the tournament on the women's side.
Yep.
They all been winning by 20 plus points. That ratio is crazy. Crazy.
Happy birthday to Noah's girlfriend. Yesterday was her birthday.
Noah
and
lady.
He got her a necklace and a matching tennis bracelet. That's super cute, Noah. Good job.
Noah bossed up on her. I like that.
Yeah, good job.
She must gonna be around. You know what I'm saying? No, that's fire, Noah. Salute to you and her. I hope she enjoyed her day, and I hope you enjoyed it with her. Hope you had fun taking care of her. I know she was happy to receive such. You got a bracket? Okay.
I do on the women's side.
On the women's side, how's your bracket looking?
It's looking all right. I've gotten like 75% correct. You're at like 80% correct.
Oh, am I?
Beating me by 10 points. Wow. It's all right. Sad part is I think our brackets are the same from here on out, so.
So the only thing that's going to happen is I'm going to be up 10?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's corny. I wanted to win by a landslide or something.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work.
I mean, I figure like, I know I got all number ones in my Final Four.
Same.
And I think a lot of people bracket look like that. So even like the 85%, it's like, I ain't making no noise for real, huh? Mm-mm. That's crazy. That's crazy. Excuse me. Did you see the South Carolina game, the last one? Mm-mm. You didn't watch it? Mm-mm. Oh, they got crazy. What's the last college game you watched?
I just watched that UConn game that was just on.
How was that?
It was lit. That was the first game where UConn looked a little wobbly at times, but they ended up holding it together. They won by a good 15. So,
how many of these elite players in the women's tournament are eligible for the W?
Eligible or going to declare?
Or going to declare, like, what's the percentage?
It's not a high percentage.
A lot of them are young, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. One thing, I'm starting to know their names. I getting affiliated with their classes has been difficult for me, for some of them.
I think out of everybody we've seen in this tournament, you're looking at maybe 20 that'll make the draft.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. And it's the expansion draft. It'll be interesting for women's basketball. Speaking of which, let's get into the WNBA CBA. Why
All
not? Why not?
So, WNBA has been negotiating for over a year. And we finally got a deal signed. So, at the 11th hour, after 4 days straight of being locked in a room until 5 in the morning at the negotiating table, we finally got word that there is a deal, and it is definitely transformational like we knew it would be. So shout out to the WNBA Players Association, their leadership, all of the players who have taken a lot of time out of their off season to come together and do all of this negotiation, and of course the W themselves. No easy feat. Negotiations are always tough. But I think that we've landed on something that's going to be really great for a lot of the women, especially those who are just coming up. Like, this draft class is going to have it made, so good for them.
No, shout out to them. I saw some interesting things in the CBA.
Okay, talk about it.
They wanted on revenue share, right? Mm-hmm. And they got that, and a pretty good number, right? Like 12%, or 12.5. That sounds good to me. It sounds like the most you were going to get right now, and it sounds fairly reasonable for this to be such a drastic jump from the last CBA.
Yep.
I heard that they're paying former players a one-time payout.
Yep, that is true.
Break that down.
So, I don't know all of the logistics of it, but one of the things that the players were very keen on is they wanted to acknowledge all of the women who kind of paved the way for the sport. Keep in mind, last year, the average salary in the league was about 100,000, maybe 120,000. So you got to imagine the women who we hold in such high esteem, like the Cheryl Swoops and even the Candace Parkers.
Lisa Leslie's, yeah.
Everybody in between. Like, they made anywhere near what they deserved. They had to do so many things to just be able to support their families, going overseas, playing in all of these different leagues, away from everybody.
Horrible travel accommodations.
Absolutely. So the players felt like it was important to kind of honor all of their sacrifice and make them whole as much as possible. So from what I heard, the retroactive pay is not what some of the players wanted it to be, but it's an acknowledgement. It's a worthwhile gesture. And it's not, like, insignificant. It's worth talking about. So, good for them.
Is it on a sliding scale, or is it like, we're going to give all of them $50,000?
I haven't seen the logistics of it.
Okay. I just think that it's dope. I've never heard that done. And maybe it has been done in professional sports before. But I've just never heard of it. And I definitely didn't think that ownership would budge on. And I don't know where it comes from. Maybe it comes from a percentage of their payout. But I didn't think that would be something that would even be on the table. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's fire. That's fire. What else did the CBA bring?
I mean, just a much higher league minimum, better rookie salaries, better protections for players. You can no longer be traded while you're pregnant without your consent, which is huge if you remember the Erica Hamby situation when she got traded to the Sparks.
Break it down.
She was on the Aces. She got traded. She got pregnant. She was on maternity leave, and while on maternity leave, she got traded to the Sparks.
Oh yeah.
So while she's on maternity leave, having a baby, she now has to worry about uprooting her family and moving to an entirely new city. Yeah, not cool. Not cool.
That's one of those things, like, and that's the thing, right? In the women's CBA, there's a lot of things that get discussed that don't have anything to do with the men. Like, we don't, like, childcare has always been a part of it. Unrivaled was big on that, right? Mm-hmm. And having, like, a daycare at the facilities and stuff like that.
Yep.
Like, that's stuff that owners, I would imagine, didn't even consider. You know? When you look at what you're dealing with, we're looking at grown women. We ain't looking at college students, which they have babies too, but we're looking at adults with families and careers. Mm-hmm. So you would think that would be something that got settled a little better sooner, I would think. I think it's been overlooked in a way that it's like, you ever see the women's baseball movie? Mm-hmm. There's no crying in baseball. It's like that. Like, just be happy with what you get.
Right.
Because y'all are not really baseball players.
Right.
That's what some of that stuff feels like that they were trying to negotiate this time. It's like, it felt like prehistoric shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, congratulations, man. What's going on with the expansion?
So, the WNBA is adding 2 new teams this year. The expansion draft is scheduled for, I think it's April 3rd or April 13th. I can't remember. I think it's April 13th.
I think it's the 13th.
It's going to be taking place in New York City. Yes, it's the 13th. In New York City live. And the way it works is every team has the opportunity to protect up to 5 players. Here's the weird part, though. Almost every player this year is a free agent. The majority of them unrestricted. And each new team, the Toronto and Portland, they only have the opportunity to select one unrestricted free agent each with their picks.
From each team?
No.
Just one each?
One
Everything
each.
else has to come from the draft?
So you pick them during the draft. You act as though the old team that they were contracted with still has their contract. So you select them during the draft, but you can only pick one during the draft.
Interesting. Now,
Yeah.
all of them are unrestricted because nobody wanted to sign last year because of the CBA coming up, right?
Yeah, some are still restricted just due to the nature of their contracts, but
But, like, if you had an option last year, you probably was like, I'm going to just wait.
yeah.
So, it's going to be interesting because the window is shorter, right? Like, they took so long to negotiate that all of this has to happen in a small amount of time before the league is supposed to start.
Oh, yeah, the league is scheduled to start in the beginning of May. So we have...
We're saying the draft is the middle of April.
I was about to say, the draft is April 13th. I think that that's the expansion draft. I think that the draft is the 19th. They're supposed to report at training camp on the 20th.
Wow.
And free agency is happening in between the expansion draft as well and when they report to training camp.
So that's what that whole 2 weeks is going to consist of.
So news is going to be flying like crazy during those 2 weeks. And don't get me wrong, some negotiation is already happening. There's some definite lock-ins. But something new about this year with the way that the CBA is set up, you can't really afford as a team to have more than 2 Supermax players.
Yeah.
The max is set at a high enough place. I think it's 1.4 for the starting year. And the total maximum cap for the team is like $7 million. So say you have 2 Supermax players. You're already looking at about $3 million. You have $4 million to spare with the rest of the team. You have to put 12 players on it. And the average salary for the league is going to be about $250. So if you start doing that math, it's going to be a little tough to add a third Supermax player. So when you are looking at teams like the Aces who have Asia Wilson, Jackie Young, and Chelsea Gray, one of them can't be a Supermax player, which is going to be really interesting to see.
Depending on that star situation, though, like, for instance, you got players that own Unrivaled, and they might not need the whole contract. They could take a lesser contract, a lesser pay, right, so that somebody else can get a percentage of it, right?
I mean, they could. Will they?
I don't know. I think there's about 2 or 3 players in the W that are in that situation as far as the highest paid on their team and really make money outside the sport. Outside the league, I should say. Not the sport. So I think it's doable for some people, for a couple teams. Because that's what happens in the league. That's what happens in the NFL.
That's what happens when you think that you're on a championship run.
Right.
I don't think that all of these players who are negotiating their new 3-year contract are necessarily going to take a dip just to have another player on that's not necessarily going to be permanent. So I don't know. I'll be interested to see if that happens very often with this first go of finally having the ability to actually get paid.
Well, we'll see how it goes. I have one question, though.
Yes.
As far as the Philly expansion team, all of these things are positive. Nothing in what's going on now works against that, right? None of this stuff pushes that back or anything?
No.
Okay. Because I didn't know if, like, maybe some sacrifices had to be made for, like adjustments to the calendar.
Nope.
All right, cool. That makes sense. My guest says he's here. Let me call him real quick because you just make it faster, right?
Yeah.
He's actually 30 minutes earlier than he said he was going to be here, so.
Well, that's nice.
Where you at? Oh, all right. Hold up. Can you talk?
Oh. Now I got to do all the talking. He just walks away on the phone. All right. So the Sixers are back. And by that, I mean that if you have not been paying attention, the entire Sixers starting lineup, for the most part, was out with injury for the last month. Basically, as soon as Paul George's suspension was announced, we started dropping like flies. And it's been tough. Our bench has held their own. They've done their best. They've won the games that they were supposed to win. Unfortunately, they lost the games that we thought they would lose. So that puts us in a little bit of a predicament going into the playoffs. And the East is super tough right now. You have 4 teams all vying for the 6th seed position. Nobody knows who's going to be in the play-ins and who's going to make it straight to the playoffs. So it's been really interesting to watch. But as of this week, some of our players have finally started to return. So on Wednesday, we got the announcement that both Paul George and Joel Embiid were going to be back in the lineup. In addition to them, over the weekend, it was announced that Kelly Oubre and Maxey were also both back. So that was super exciting to see. I love that my team is back healthy. We are playing competitive. And not only are we healthy, but we came back and we did not miss a beat. Embiid came back ballin'. He had 35 and 28 minutes in his first outing. Paul George also had a great showing. He looked amazing in the fourth quarter of his first outing. And all of that momentum kind of carried into Saturday. You got to remember there's only been about 20-some games that our big three have played together, period.
I think it's like 19.
Yeah. It's insane. Insanely low. So these three are not used to playing together, haven't really worked out all of the chemistry kinks, but even despite that, we had a great showing against a really tough Hornets team who has been on a super hot streak, and we ended up being able to have a comeback win because we love a clutch game. We certainly love a clutch game.
This nigga just went across the street.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so that's my Sixers. I am looking forward to seeing how they do in the playoffs. Like I said, I have my hopes up again, but not too high because they're the Sixers.
Jalen K.
What up? All right, so with that, Sam, I'm going to turn it back to you because I've just been talking for the last 3 minutes straight.
No, I want to talk to you about the Sixers stuff, right?
All right, talk to me about the Sixers stuff.
So y'all got Joel and Paul back. What they looking like?
I just
How do you
told
feel?
the
No,
people.
hold on. I'm talking about as far as we know that Joel was slowing the ball up before.
Uh-huh.
Does he seem more fluid now? Does it seem like they waiting too long for him to build the offense? Like, how does that part look?
He has learned his role. So he is no longer the I'ma stand there and hold the ball. He realizes that in order to be a part of this offense, he needs to move fast. He needs to set his screens. He needs to roll off of them. He needs to be a part of this transition offense. And that might mean that he touches the ball less, and that's okay. I was a little bit worried about his defensive side, to be honest, because we just haven't seen him be his old defensive self yet. I think on Saturday, he started, towards the end of that game, he started doing a little bit more on the defensive side, which was nice to see. He got a couple of blocks there. But all in all, I think that rebounds are going to be the make or break for the Sixers when it comes to the playoffs. If we can prevent the offensive rebound, we will be a difficult team to beat. But right now, these offensive rebounds and these third quarters are killing us.
Cooking the Sixers.
So we got to get those two problems under control, and then we'll be a great, great team.
I think that Charlotte win was really big for y'all. I said before the game that was going to have a lot of implications to it. Because Charlotte been tearing ass lately, and one way or another, they's gonna be probably become y'all problem. But I liked how y'all played last night. Like you said, the third quarters is still whooping y'all, and
We love a clutch game.
I think that VJ might be the perfect rookie for y'all to have in a situation like this
Oh,
because
absolutely.
Maxey is still trying to figure out how to defer. You know, after having a lead for so long, and that just pushes VJ further down. So he has to be the kind of player he is that learns how to get in where you fit in and do the dirty work sometimes, get the scrappy buckets, because it ain't going to be pretty for you for a little bit till everybody gets settled. So
Yeah, but he's good for that. He's good for the steal transition to a layup. Like, that's his game, and that's what we need him to do. So
yeah, I think it looks good. But let me introduce our guest, man. My man. Critical. How you feeling, man?
Oh, hold on. Let me turn your mic on. There we go.
Is it on?
Doing?
There you go.
Yes, I'm back.
Ah, my
What's
God,
up,
man.
man?
How you feeling?
I'm sipping with Sammy. You heard me?
As you should,
Yeah.
man. For y'all that don't know, we ain't gonna say where, but this is my coworker.
Yes, sir. We ain't gonna tell where.
Yeah,
That's what we
but-
make our bread at.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes you go to work and you meet somebody that's pretty decent.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
I said, I didn't know you had all this shit going on. I need you to slide on me so we
Sure.
can talk about it.
Sure,
So, how you
sure.
feeling today, man? You good?
I feeling good, man. You know, had a long night. Went outside. Me and my fiance,
Nice.
and my brother. He came from New York.
Nice.
Drove up here. Went to Allentown. They little dodging with the clubs and all that. Spent a little money. You know what I'm saying? But spent a couple dollars, but you know what? Ain't put a dent in my pocket.
Hey, I work
You know
with
what
you.
I'm
You
saying?
always
You-
there, so
yeah,
you
you
might as
already
well
know.
spend something, man.
Spend check it right back for sure.
Yeah, man. Treat yourself a little bit.
Yes,
It's
sir.
funny you said down from New York. You from Long Island.
Yes, so Long Island is New York. I know a lot of people don't like to consider Long Island New York. Long Island was New York. Appreciate it. The coaster. Don't get it twisted. We just the outskirts, baby. We the outskirts. But we out here, Long Island, Strong Island. Feel me? 516. Represent. You already know what's going on. Put my shit on the map, man. Niggas talking about Long Island ain't New York, man. Fuck all that. But yeah, I'm from Long Island. I've been to all the boroughs in New York, Brooklyn, Queens, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Family just based in Long Island. Came from Hempstead, Nassau County. Moved from Baldwin. Probably shit you ain't never heard of. You a Philly.
I heard of
boy,
most
so
of
you heard them shit, so you know it's cool. You know. Now I'm in Philly. I moved to Philly.
Wait.
What's
What
up?
part of Long Island?
What part of Long Island? Nassau
Yeah.
County.
Oh, wait, you from Nassau County?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You from, like, Syosset?
Yeah. Nah, not Syosset, but around that area. Yeah.
Okay.
Valley Stream and all that. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know exactly where you at.
Yeah, that's what's up. But came to Philly, wanted to start something new, and shit, I've been here since. Been 6 years going on.
You came here strictly just to do something else?
No, so a lot of people don't understand. Like I keep the shit. When we on a podcast, we're gonna be lit. We're gonna tell everything how it is. So I came to Philly. My mom passed away in 2017.
God bless.
God bless. You know what I'm saying. So I cherish your mothers. If they tell you to do something, just fucking do it. But yeah, I wish I could hear my mom tell me to do something. But on the contrary, like I had a dream one night. Wasn't even drinking. Probably smoked a little bit. And I had a dream. My mom was like, go spend time with your dad. Cause my dad's out here with his wife. She's like, go spend time with your dad. You know, I don't take dreams like that very lightly. So just packed up my shit up one day. My grandma's like, where you going, baby? Where you going? I said, I'm hitting the road, Jack. I said, nah, I brought to the side because she's Jehovah's Witness, so she's very religious too. And I told her, I spoke to my mom and she told me it's the right thing to do. Cause me and my dad didn't really have the perfect relationship. People go through their ins and outs. I had a lot of things with my dad, so you know what? Maybe this could be something that we can do that. This is probably what I need to do. Went there, it didn't work out. We keep it blunt. It didn't work out. He was trying to be a parent. I was already like 23, 22, so it's kind of like rough. Like, left there, and when I left there, that's why I went back to New York, and I was like, you know what? It's not what my mom wanted. So I went back to Philly. I tried it, and it didn't work again. But this time it didn't work because I met my fiance, and we were just hitting it off, and it's like I barely was home. I was always with her. So
Hold up, he said the F word. You know what I'm saying? He said the F word. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Congratulations.
Appreciate you. So, I just been always with her. Like, I was like, damn, we kicking it. And I don't know nothing about Philly. So, like, they looking at me like, what you doing outside in Philly, in Nice Town, in Germantown? What you doing up north? You don't know nothing about that? You ain't from here. I said, I'm going to find out. So, it's been like that ever since. And then I met great people along the way. Like, I met my man, SippinWitSammie over here. He's the fucking Don. I ain't gonna lie. I wish I had his lifestyle. The stories that he tell me at work, bro, I'm like, damn, nigga, you did all this in one day? That shit be crazy. But, I met great people along the way, man. Like I said, I told you about my friend that be letting me use the car and all that sometimes.
Yeah,
she's a great shout out to D, man. She's a great guidance. Like
she seems like an amazing person.
Dope. And like I said, you don't get a lot of people to be like that for you. You know what I'm saying? She's an older adult helping a young kid like myself grow up to be a wise adult. You know what I'm saying? You don't really get that all the time. You might get a couple quotes, a couple advice, but somebody always on your back, like, you know what, do this, do that. I'm glad for her, man.
And don't want nothing from you.
Don't want nothing.
Just
want betterment. Just want better of you. Just want a better you than yesterday.
That's what it's about, and that's what we supposed to do for people. And we always say for our people, you supposed to do it for whoever it strikes you to do it for.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because those opportunities don't always come. You can affect somebody. The way she affects you is probably way greater than what she thinks she's adding to your cipher. You see what I'm saying?
That's what you're saying.
And that's a blessing for her. For sure. Now, you got a few things going on.
Yeah.
You an artist.
Yeah.
You're a DJ.
Yeah.
You about to be certified as a nurse.
Talk to me.
You
You already know I just finished LPN school. Definitely.
You know
proud of myself. Shit was hard, man. I stuck with it. You know, stuck with it.
Nah, I'm proud of you.
Appreciate you.
But where does everything start? Where we started as an artist?
Shit.
You was on the drill team first. You was on the choir.
Nah, I was with I started with music. Music was just something that just was more like a play around thing, if that made sense. So like I would just be, everybody do it. They be rapping in the hallways at lunchtime. And like, oh, that shit was light. That shit was cool. No, you ain't saying simple ass bars. It ain't really hard to rap at lunchtime. And then just be honest. But then you start doing beats
but go ahead.
and stuff like that. So I just started mingling with it. And where it really started at was in college, my freshman year, 2015. Went to Virginia Union University, by the way. Represent VUU. One of the best HBCUs to come from. No shade to any
One of
HBCU.
them.
No shade. You know what I'm saying? That's my alma mater. Definitely gonna show respect to VUU. But I started there. I had my roommate. His name was Abdul, and he was a DJ for the campus. And I would just every day he was DJing. So you just imagine having a DJ for a roommate, and every day he's spinning.
Turntable's always up in your room.
Exactly. So I'm just taking heed. I'm like, damn, how'd you do that? Every day I'm asking something new. Never in my life I thought I was gonna be a DJ. I just took that, and then I started. When I finished college is when I started doing music. Like, I want to be an artist. I want to see where this takes me. Did a couple singles. People was fucking with it. Like I said, you could be a local hero, but can you be a nationwide superstar? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I never planned on making it big. I just wanted to do it for me. And like I see where I was at with it, what kind of talent I brought to the table, and it was cool. And then from there, I was like, damn, I'm getting bored. One, I'm getting bored because ain't nobody really listen to me that I need to listen to me. Two, I said, you know what? Let me just open a different avenue. So then that's why I started like DJing. I was DJing off the computer, like I used to do at the job. DJing off that. I'm like, ooh. I said, damn. So my man was like, yo, you really nice. Like, how you doing this? I'm like, I'm just doing it on the computer. It's touchscreen. He said, oh, word? He said, I got something for you. My birthday last year. Was it last year? I think it was my birthday last year or two. 2 years ago for that. He went on Facebook Market. Shout out to AJ. It's my boy. He went to Facebook Market and bought a control panel. Yeah, and for like $90. Just something I could practice with. It's like Hercules drawing. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, that was something that was special to me because like he seen something in me and wanted to invest. It wasn't like I need something back from me. Like, yo, you gonna start going to these gigs? I'm gonna split this bread with you. And I was like, yo, bro, I see you really got talent. You fuck with this. You like it. It makes you happy, and it do. So he bought me a DJ board, and ever since then, bro, I was buying cords, speakers, $500 there, $400 there, to the point where I had my whole DJ set up. And I could be in the room just spinning, making tracks go this way, that way, and it would bring me joy. I ain't gotta be bothering shit. I ain't gotta eat for like 4 hours. It just bring me joy, and then that was DJing. So you got artists, we got DJing, and I think that's about it with music for me. As far as I've never been a big promoter. I haven't been doing that since I was in college.
But as far as like,
that's really it, for real.
You mentioned that you know, your scholastic achievement. What made you want to go into nursing? So my whole life, and I'm older than you by a long shot, I've always heard that we need more male nurses.
For sure.
I've always heard like the lack of black male nurses and blacks in the medical field and profession in general.
Amen.
You know what I mean? So it always intrigues me when I see a brother say, yo, I'm going to take that on, because there is a stigma, but it's a weird stigma. It's like an outdated stigma.
Right.
But what brings you to the healthcare field?
So I had my whole family is built off this healthcare system.
Nice.
My grandmother, she's a LPN. My mom, before she passed away, she was a medical assistant. My dad's DON, master's in nursing. My fiance's a nurse. So like even before hers, you see the foundation I had. Yeah. So I always wanted to be in the healthcare. Since I was 16, I was doing home health aid first. Then I went to do a nursing assistant. I'm lying. When I was 16, I did medical assistant. I was in high school. I did a trade. So back in Long Island, I don't know how the trade school is in the Philly, but we had this trade school called Berry Tech. You go to your school for half the day, you go there half the day to learn your trade. So I was doing that junior year and senior year, getting my trade on, graduated, top of my class with it's like me and two other niggas in there, a bunch of females. Same shit right now.
I'm about to say that don't change.
Only thing about that is that I didn't even use it, and I felt like when I got to a certain point in my life, I felt like the medical assistant license wasn't going to do much for me. Like, it was going to make me money, but not much. I need to touch that bread. So I never used it. Wound up doing home health agency, whacking up them hours like I do now. And then from home health aid, I went to nursing assistant in the ICU. By that time, that was COVID. I was bagging up bodies, putting them in the morgue and all that. Bro, Bro, let me tell you how many bodies I done put. I counted 25. I swear to God. I had to die. 25 bodies bagged up, zip. Put the tag on their toe, tag on their finger, zip them up, put them on the stretcher, transfer, put the sheet on their head, roll the stretcher down, roll their ass like down to the elevator. New York, Long Island. Yes, 25 bodies.
Because I seen the videos from out there. Y'all had trailers outside, deep freezers.
Yes.
Like body freezers.
Body stacks. Like your head on top of somebody else's feet.
Yeah, like
slave
shit.
Yeah, slave shit. And you know what this shit smell like?
Nigga, I probably can't smell no more after you walk up there.
Nah. You gonna be like, what, nigga?
What it smell like?
Go to your fresh deli and get you some boar's head salami. You feel me?
Oh my goodness.
Swear to God.
Their body smell like salami.
Boar's head salami, straight pork.
Frozen
Swear to
salami.
God.
Ugh. That's rough. 25 bodies. How many bodies is that a day?
That's how many I put away.
Yeah, but how many is that a day for you?
Around that time, that was in the span of about 2 weeks.
That's a lot, yo.
2 weeks and a half, I say. It wasn't 3.
That's damn near a body a day.
One of them had 2-3 bodies a day, and then another day there was no bodies at all. You see what I'm saying? So it was
I'm sure it wasn't consistent, but
but still within that.
By the time
that
you
range.
get over the joint, like, yo, I had 2 yesterday, yo. You get to work, you like, thank God I ain't had one. Then tomorrow you get one. It's like, yo, this is like, is this my life?
Yeah, this is my
like,
life.
How long I'm gonna do this?
until the world die in crisis. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit was crazy, but like I said, it definitely was a wake up. It was like, damn, like, you know, enjoy your life. Like, enjoy your life. Definitely take heed of what you're doing. Pay attention to what you're doing. And shit, not even enjoy life, bro. Don't take life for granted. Like, life is not promised. Not even to a fucking newborn. Nope. Like, you could be born and then die within that same second. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Me and him chilling right now, SippinWitSammie. I could walk out this door, God forbid, get hit by a bus. You know what I'm saying? Like, this world is crucial. They always say that there's 1,000 ways to die, but there's 1,000 more when you step outside your front door.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that some crazy shit? There's 1,000 ways to die in the crib, but there's 1,000 more if you step outside your front door.
Crazy thing is, most motherfuckers get hurt or die and they shower.
Nigga.
And they, like, not most, but so many people.
No, for sure.
Shower.
For sure.
Something you do every day. Step in, step out. You take it for granted. You don't even think about it. The one day you don't plant right or some soap or something on it.
I'm good. I ain't me yet.
You straight.
Oh, listen. SippinWitSammie. I ain't know we spoke with Sammy.
But no,
yeah.
You know, it's like this life thing is fragile. I just got a phone call from my mom yesterday. A couple of friends that I went to elementary and middle school with lost their mom. And it's just like, I can't fathom.
So let me tell you something. Man, I didn't cut you off, Sammy. You know, somebody asked me. It was like, how would you feel? Like, he said, I want to know what to do if my mom died. I said, nigga, you wouldn't know what to do if your mom was about to die. And this ain't don't trying to fuck you up because we on podcast. Somebody really asked me that. And I said, you don't know if she about to die. I'm going to tell you something. My mom was dying when I was in school. I'm in Virginia. She in New York fighting for her life, but not telling me. That shit hit different. She made it to another year, send me pictures and all that. And no one really knows this though, but I carry it as a burden, bro. I feel like if I didn't go to school, which sounds selfish as hell, if I didn't go to school, I feel like I could have did a little more to extend her life. Maybe couldn't save her, but I could extend it like a drug. I could prolong this shit before it gets worse. You know what I'm saying? And that shit always bothers me. Like I said, somebody told me, I don't know what to do if my mom died. Don't think about me, mom dying.
Right. Don't
think about that. Like, enjoy it. Like, when you was telling me your grandma turned 100, but I was like, yo, God bless her. Please tell me for myself.
Yeah, man.
You don't see a lot of black people like us make it to 100?
Hell no. Especially all the stress you gotta go through to get there. It's damn near impossible.
The only one that I see make it to 100 before your grandma was Betty White. Last name was what? White. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
real rap.
So like, I was like,
see, I've dealt with my mom's mortality before.
Okay, like you did tell me that when you about to cut your hair off. You did tell me that, right? Respect.
My mom had the brain tumor situation.
Respect.
That since I did know, I changed a lot of things so that I could be there. So I understand the wanting to be there part because, like, when I say I changed a lot of things, I changed my whole lifestyle.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just not to be a stress
to
the situation, and it set me back in certain aspects, but it probably lined me up for other things that I didn't even know was going on. But God bless, we survived that. But I would never want to think about that shit.
Nah, man, you don't.
I would never want to, like, not even for conversation's sake, to just be like, you know what I mean?
And it was so comfortable to ask me that, like.
But see, that's what happens, right? When people's pass, you don't really know how to approach it, and you want to know something, but what's fair, right? So then you might say something stupid because you was trying to relate it to yourself. And that's what probably happened. You know what I mean? They probably came out of trying not to be selfish.
Right.
So that's what happens sometimes. Because people really can't relate and they shouldn't have to.
No, and as I'm saying, they want to feel your pain, but I'll be telling them, I don't want you to feel no pain. How you want to feel pain for?
For what?
To have a conversation like, yeah, my mom died too, man. Like, I know what you're going through.
We can relate on so many other things, so many other levels.
Let's relate on achievements. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to relate on that. I don't have no comment with your mom died, my mom died. Tell me that you getting money, I'm getting money too.
But since we still talking about mom and the family, if everybody in the field does the thing right, are you predisposed to it, or is it one of those things where you realize that there's certain things in your makeup, your personality that lends itself to that already?
Yeah, no, I feel like, and let me know if I'm answering this right, because like, so you got good questions. I feel like, you know, my mom's death was definitely a motivation for me to do better in life. I feel like my mom gave me life, so why should I not do better for the person that gave me life? I wouldn't have had life without her.
You are her legacy.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to say, "Oh, your dad's sperm. Your mom was just the carrier." Man, fuck that. My mom was the one that gave me life. Like I don't understand. Like nobody understand that. No, the people niggas are like, "Oh yeah, your dad's sperm is technically the seed." Like, bro, I'm not getting into biology. That's a whole too much. My mom raised me. I came out the womb. I know the first person I seen was her and the doctor. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, to answer your question, like I use my mom's death as a motivation. It's more like when I get down, that's the first thing I go to. What would my mom do if she was here? What would she want? What would she have said to me that would help me pick myself up? Because right now I got to pick myself up. I can't sit here in this corner and start crying about some shit that I can't change. So that's really what it is. I just use my mom's legacy and her life more as a motivation to pick myself up when I know that nobody else is going to do it for me. Or I don't have nobody in my ear saying, like, you know, like, do it. Like the other day you told me, that shit, and I thought about it when I went home, like, yo, that shit, it feels good. A lot of niggas don't want to say that, but words mean a lot. And you told me, like, yo, bro, you work, you here every day, you dedicated, and your family keep you going. You don't see how much people doing that, a lot of men. Like, kudos to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, if I went to class, like, that shit made me feel good.
That's what's up.
And it motivated me to not do more because I've been doing it, but just be consistent.
Yeah, but that's what it's meant for. It's like, and not even to build your consistency, because I don't know how consistent. All I see is you consistent. Right. You see what I'm saying? Right. I don't see a fall off or a gap, or I've seen you have a rough day and still give up the same amount of production.
Dude, you like, yo, Jay, you okay?
Yo, you
like,
good?
I'm good, bro.
No, because we can figure it out. We got 8 hours together. Like, what we like, you know what I'm saying? And you know me. You know me. I'll be right back. We be good.
Yeah, you checking me. And you'll find out something more. And I'm pretty sure a lot of times you at see what's wrong with me. It been minor shit. Probably some shit at home. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of times you tired. I think a lot of times you hit a wall of trying to process things and trying to be, you know, where you are at the same time. And it's a lot.
It is a lot.
Because when you exhausted, you exhausted.
Amen.
And my thing is, the reason that I don't fault you for it is you supposed to run at that age. You know what I mean? I ain't trying young boy or nothing, but like,
respect.
You supposed to run.
Right.
It's time to run. You got baby girl. You got a situation with the fiance. It's time to run right now.
Right.
And then make sure you schedule your vacation time.
Right.
And relax on vacation. Don't run around all 5 days. You know what I mean? Like, get you a day or two to just sit there and look at the damn beach.
Yes.
Or whatever.
Visual. Guided imagery.
Real right. And that's because I'm that way with, you know, like, we get to a point where people want to start traveling together. Couples, guys trips, squad trips, all that type of stuff. And every time it come up, I'm like, listen, if y'all want everybody to do everything together, do not invite me. Because 1 or 2 of them days, y'all not going to see me. It's not going to happen. Now, we can set up something where we eat breakfast together every morning, or we eat dinner together every evening at a certain time. But other than that, I'm not excursion after excursion after excursion after excursion until I get back to Philly and got to sleep for 2 days to go back to work, and I ain't got 2 days off.
Bobby just did that shit last night.
Yo, it's vicious, bro. If you ever been there, it's a real thing.
No, it is.
It's a real thing.
Are you so? I was telling you, I ain't like. If I was asking you, like, what would be your motivation to get up every day and do what you do? Like, make sure you're here with your podcast. Make sure everybody, you know, they day is not down. Like, yo, Jay, you good? Like, what motivates you to be the best person in you on certain days? Like I said, everybody go through it.
Because it comes from the same place. A lot of my motivation comes from loss. A lot of people. All right, first answer would be because I can. That comes from loss. You see what I'm saying?
Respect.
I'm able to.
Respect.
Physically, mentally, I'm able to. I had a lot of people in my life, young people, friends, always a couple years older than me, not even like 2 or 3. You know what I mean? That did a lot for me that they didn't have to do for me. And a lot of them like offer like initially meeting me. Like, you know what I mean? They ain't known me my whole life, but now it's like, yo, whatever you need. Or,
it was just genuine.
And I got a lot of that, and I lost them. And a lot of them people that I lost, I never was able to pay them back. They were never able to see any of my successes. They were never able to see me transition out of that point in my life in which they met me at, because a lot of it was a short-lived relationship before they passed.
Right.
To the point where I used to feel like bad luck. I used to feel like loving me meant you was going soon. You know what I'm saying? So ever since then, the way to make it right in my head, instead of, because part of mourning can be the regret of not being able to do, right? So the way that I made it right in my head is that I'm paying it forward. Now, I probably done paid them niggas back 25 times. But at this point, it's a lifestyle.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
It's a genuine lifestyle. It's not like I do for you, you do for me.
What I do is I want to give people opportunities. I want to share my network. I want to be able to give you a good word or something. I want to give you an excuse not to be upset at work. Like, we work with a lot of females. The smallest thing will throw off their whole shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen them argue over taking out the lounge trash, and they going back. I'm going to take it out. It's cool. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it just be like, I was in the middle of my notes, but it's cool. I
respect that.
You know what I mean?
You just don't, you know what to play
because
with.
people, you don't be knowing where people head be at. People
What they
don't
going
have
through.
enough people just regularly being nice to them. So it's from the smaller things to the bigger things.
Amen.
To the bigger things. I got a shopping problem, so I love giving away clothes. I just have a hard time purging.
You come in like you done walked the red carpet 25 times before you come into work. I said, what the? I said, he said, you like this shit?
Bro, we got the most comfortable work uniform in the world. All I gotta do is put on a jean jacket. I can come from the club and go to work and just put my jacket on. It don't even matter.
That shit you had on last Thursday. That was Friday, man. Was
I
it
don't
Thursday?
remember
Was
what it
Friday?
was.
Was Friday?
It's Thursday. I don't work Fridays.
You don't work Fridays. It's the Thursday and Wednesday though. 'Cause I think it was when I was working with you or when you was when I was leaving. It was green.
Yeah, that's a joint. Yeah,
That shit was fire.
it's throwback. It's throwback.
Go back to you, new to me.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's crazy because my man seen it in he started googling and shit. He funny and shit. But I mean, literally that day he saw it and googled it.
Bro, that shit was fire.
I appreciate it, man. It was
This
one of
nigga
them-
be having that shit on, and it be calm, comfortable shit. It don't be no shit like you gotta be bedazzled, gotta have the
This
flag
is
out the.
Sippin' with Sammy. I am
Gotta have the
Mr.
flag
Flash, and only the one
behind the
and only
back, you know what I'm
Sippin' with
saying?
Sammy,
Like-
Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sipping with Sammy, you ain't sipping right.
You ain't
Please get
sipping
your
right.
fucking life together.
Amen
Mr.
to
Fly shit
that.
only, man.
Amen to that.
I don't even know how to play them games, man. And it's real. Oh, we could drink to that though. We could toast to that for sure.
Sure, nigga. Yeah,
Now-
that sure.
Got a lot of background on you, and a lot of personality from you already. But you see, we got some few topics on the side of the screen.
I see that.
I'm not sure how many of those you're familiar with,
I'm gonna make myself familiar.
but no, you can pick the one that you do. You do understand.
Hmm.
Kay, you doing these topics with us? You doing topics? No. All right, cool.
All right, let me see. So I didn't see the Drewski skit.
Okay, so the Drewski skit
Put
was
me in on that.
he did the MAGA joint, and they saying he was imitating Erica Kirk, Charlie Kirk's widow, and she came out and said that you literally did your hair, makeup, and everything just like me, and you have over 150 million impressions.
Oh, I didn't cut you. I did see it. The
You got
nigga like
100
Martha Stewart. I didn't know what he was doing.
He got 100 million views in the first like 12 hours, and now they trying to she trying to get Mark Zuckerberg, who was it? No, Elon Musk, whoever runs Twitter, to take that shit down. She trying to get to be able to sue him, but he like, I didn't even say your name.
All right. Ooh. It's, you know what, this is like been seen a lot of times, and you probably gonna say, well, damn, yeah, it has. You want me to answer this shit right now?
What? I mean,
So,
what do you think?
So I think that one, I feel like nobody understands the job of a comedian. I don't think nobody gets it, and this goes way back to when the whole Will Smith and Chris Rock thing. Like, nobody really gets the job of a comedian. I don't have no days off to not be funny.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes I either gotta drag it or I gotta up notch a little bit. That's why I feel like Drewski think up notch. Now y'all might saying like, oh, critical, like why he do that to impersonate his wife to make it seem like the whole thing happened over again, like that was disrespect, like this man's been shot, killed. I get it. Can I be honest with y'all too? 'Cause I'm real fucking cutthroat. Niggas die every day. I'm gonna be real shit. I'm gonna be real fucking honest. That's good. And that's including my mom. Rest in peace. I miss her. Niggas die every day. Some days your day. But y'all gonna now say because Drewski imitated that he's like, we gotta bash him completely, not understanding that this man's profession and why he got famous is to do what? Make you laugh and get laughs out of you. And I'm pretty sure out of that 100 million, you ain't gonna tell me that only probably less than a million did laugh. Fuck no. I'm pretty sure out of that 100 million, to be honest, at least 82 of them motherfuckers laughed.
And then it's crazy because all he's been doing is going at sectors of society. He just went at black pastors, mega church preachers.
And that's his
and
own.
That went crazy.
That's what I'm saying. And like I said, he didn't mention any names. So let's be honest. Is he wrong for doing his job? Or is he wrong because people's feelings is hurt, not understanding that this is what people do? Like I said, I brought the Chris Rock and Will Smith thing.
Yeah.
Will Smith want to be Captain Save-A-Ho because, you know, Jada got caught bald-headed. You know what I'm saying? You got Chris Rock, a nigga that's done how many movies, how many stand-up, you know what I'm saying? What would you expect him not to do? Because he came on Jada with it? So if he would have joked on me, look at this skinny nigga, look at him. His nose bigger than his face. Like, I'm supposed to get mad now?
Well, if you look at Will and Jada in hindsight, there was way more to it than we seen, right?
Right.
Because now she going viral for saying she been living on her own and she's thinking about letting him back in the house. While we see him in Africa dancing with something very voluptuous, having a great time. So they had other things going on. What? And I think the insecurity about the place that they was at in their relationship was part of it, along with how she said he said something about her before. Because that's the part that sparks it, right?
Right.
Like, she's already vented to you about this.
Right.
And said, yo, that Negro better not never say nothing else about and all of that. You went through it. And, babe, you know, it was the one time he's a comedian and all of that. And then it's this time when y'all ain't really getting along. Y'all on some trying to make it work and trying to show good face to the public. Mm-hmm. And then he shoot and she shot him that look. We seen the look. Mm-hmm. We seen the Terminator joint like. Mm-hmm. And he got up. And I think that we just finding out now that it was a lot more to that slap than just Chris and that stare. A lot more to it because they ain't cool. Their relationship's been the weirdest Hollywood relationship we known a black couple to have since we known them.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Yeah, that's true. That's
still
true.
Right. Love letters to Tupac. Like
we gonna let Tupac get a slide because Tupac was taking everybody's bitch at that point.
The nigga said she had a situation. She said I had an entanglement. He said, yeah, that's what I said. You had a situation.
No, entanglement. She meant what she said about entanglement. She meant that shit.
Like if you pay attention, there's a whole lot going on.
Yeah, in detail, but like everybody don't observe and read the room right. Like, of course. So yeah,
so Chris wasn't wrong. To your point, Chris wasn't really.
And to refer that to Drewski, is Drewski wrong? Like, if you want to give him some blame for it, go ahead.
I think what makes it weird, which I also understand, is it came out that they saying that he was in the middle of recording a Jewish skit and got a phone call and stopped production immediately. And it's like everybody can always get attacked except
Jewish. You trying to say?
That's what it's. So it's like at that point, it'd be like, do you have pics? Are you really trying to go viral?
Well, in that case, yeah. At this point, it's viral selection. It's viral selection. They pick it. Yeah, I just made that shit up too, off the top.
I'm listening
like natural selection, viral selection. They're choosing which section of the world population should see what's going on. Like you said, the Jewish, they seen it. Niggas said, stop that. I'm done.
And there's another thing in comedy that people don't realize too. It's never funny to swing down.
No.
So like him making a Somalian joint, especially if it's not prefaced a certain way, wouldn't make no sense.
No, it don't. But it's always gonna come back and referring to this man has a job, and his job is to make y'all laugh.
People laugh, and it's not to make 100% of y'all laugh, because that's impossible.
That's it.
It's impossible, no matter what I say.
If I make your daughter laugh by accident because she's walking to get some food, she seen me on camera, and that was it, I did my job.
I can have y'all rocking all night, and if a big girl get up to go to the bathroom in the middle of my set, and you know all comedians joke with if you get up during their set, I could offend 30% of the room real quick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Lose y'all that quick.
Pretty much.
If you easily offended. If you gonna take it personal. And she might laugh at it.
Just because.
Mm-hmm. Not even out of like embarrassment, might literally just like being included and thought it was funny.
Yeah, exactly.
But 30% of y'all, especially the internet, will be right on my page saying that I don't appreciate, and then you don't even know what I went home with. I might have took her home.
Like I said, like like I said, he definitely I feel like the only thing he'd be wrong in is like this was a tragedy. Somebody lost their significant other, a son, father, wherever he was. I didn't really do too much reading on. Like I said, you might say, "Oh, you don't read the news?"
No,
Let me tell you
but
something, bro. I really just be in my crib.
she's just literally
Chilling.
offended for the sake of being offended. Like when her first statement was, "Now if I did that, I'd be racist." Like it's anything that you do that they can't do is wrong.
Right.
But it's a reason they can't do it, and they just refuse to accept it because now those things don't matter no more. We could just erase them from the record book, from the history book. So it is what it is. But let's not spend too much time on that.
Shout out to Drewski though, man.
You see, Jalen Brown broke Martha Stewart's toe.
No, I did not.
So you know how players be running out of bounds and fall on people in the crowd and shit. He legit broke her toe, and it took it a year to heal. And she been going on like talk shows. She went on hit. To talk about it.
She went on a talk show to talk
She
about.
went on a late night show and mentioned it, and like they was, he brought up. I seen you courtside and you had a collision, and she was like, "Yeah, you actually broke my toe."
Yeah.
And then she went on a podcast with him later and broke it down to what happened and how long it took and all of that shit, bro. People usually get soda spilled all over them.
Nigga.
You sweat all over they. You know what I'm saying?
I'm at the cookout talking about my toe. Oh, you playing with me, Ayo Sammy. Stop playing with me, man.
I'm telling you,
Stop playing with me, man.
That's what she running around telling people, and she making him feel bad. And
About-
Martha Stewart a gangster.
What toe was this? The left or the right? This shit matter, nigga. The right foot more dominant than me, nigga. This shit matter.
Does that matter?
Hey, nigga, if you could go to a function or anywhere on a talk show, Good Morning with America, and talk about how this man stepped on your toe and he's a professional basketball player, which means sometimes he's gonna lose balance when he comes off a jump shot, you out your motherfucking mind.
But she wasn't able to wear nothing but open.
Oh my. We got niggas with
She
missing
only could wear-
legs.
She only could wear open toe shoes.
Oh,
It
my-
get cold, bro.
Oh, for real? You wanna... That's what I'm gonna do for you, gang. That's what I'm gonna do for you. Hold on now. I'm gonna get the little blanket. You ever see Alvin and Chipmunks when the nigga started grabbing all his big ass clothes and started cutting out shit? That's what I'm gonna do for her toe. I'm gonna do that shit 4 times and wrap the shit around 4 times for her, so she won't get cold when she wear her open toe shoes, whatever she got going on.
Man,
Come on, man. Don't tell me that's no
Martha
bullshit
Stewart,
like
man,
that.
she was running around with feet cold,
Oh.
man. I thought it was interesting because I remember when he fell on her, and it's one of them joints where, like, the player be real gracious and the fan be like, "Oh no, it's fine, it's fine."
Yeah. It was a moment.
Bitch, your whole toe was broke.
I gotta see that video. I gotta see that, John.
We'll pull it up.
Yeah, I gotta pull it up.
We'll pull it up.
Jalen Brown, I'm sorry, bro.
Did
I'm
you-
sorry for you, another man on the list that's doing your job, and somebody has the repercussions. This time it's about a damn toe.
A toe.
I'm sorry.
It's her toe, man. You see Young Thug was still thugging last night?
Yeah, I heard about that. I ain't see too much, but I heard about that.
So, for those that don't know, Young Thug was at an event last night where Charleston White was at. They were at a private airport hangar. And when Thug and his people saw Charleston, the video shows that they had a confrontation, an argument, a disagreement. And first and foremost, we know that Charleston White is the last person that you want to get physical with or threaten, because if it don't get done, like done, he's going to snitch on you and call the police and tell everybody everything that happens. So what happens is Charleston goes live and he tells everybody he's in fear for his life because Thug said that they cleaned niggas up and his homie was behind him clutching a burner, and everything he names in this video is a violation of Thug's probation. Long story short. And I just don't understand why Thug is still thugging. Like, I don't get it. They just said you could go back to your neighborhood, bro. You facing 78 years on the back end. What am I missing?
We talk about a man that damn near, if not beat a RICO charge. You know what I'm saying? Like, got out gracefully, then he really should have gotten out.
But he still got all that on his head.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they just wait for him to fuck up again. But like, we seen a man get out mysterious corners.
True.
So, now, why you think he's still thugging?
Because he ain't learned his lesson. He ain't learned his lesson. It gotta be. It's no way. So what you think? He the mob? He untouchable?
I wouldn't say he the mob. I would just say, like, he knows somebody that know a great person.
He definitely knows something.
Yeah, like, and
Definitely
it's always
knows
something like
something.
that. You know somebody that just know somebody, bro, that's going to help you out in the end. Like, yeah, you good with him, and I owe him money. So listen, this is why I make sure this is your protection for here and there. This is what it be like behind the scenes.
Well, how about the most popular personalities on these socials being people that start trouble and then call the cops from our community?
I can't.
It's the weirdest thing, bro.
It is, and I don't know if it's like a publicity stunt or it's like they just try to live a lifestyle they not supposed to be living.
It is. It's part of that. Because what's happening, right? For years, we've seen academics, 6ix9ine, Charleston White, even Vlad and Adam, and certain personalities that are always in the middle of whack, always in the middle of nonsense. We've seen them go on decent programs or have decent people on their program that try to explain to them that you can't keep throwing stones and hiding your hand.
Right.
The world don't work like that. Eventually, you got to come outside. Eventually, something legally is going to happen that's going to deter what you got, derail what you got going on. Eventually, somebody around you is going to get hurt. And what we've been seeing in the last year and a half is a lot of that has been coming true for a lot of these dudes, bro. Dudes been getting smacked, embarrassed, all type of stuff. Checked and then trying to tell you that's not a check. Well, how you going to tell me it was a check? It was not a check. I know what the check in the nigga is. You just described it. He asked me, yo, you good? We ain't got no problem? And I said, no, we ain't got no problem. And he said, all right, then, yo, you be careful. And you walked away. That ain't checking me. Huh?
Then you asked me how I was. I told you how I was doing.
Yeah, I thought, we was talking about the weather. Like, I be so confused.
Check
like,
me, nigga. What the fuck you doing over here? What you doing in my section, nigga?
But no, both of them can be a check because depending on the environment, you already know the situation. If I come over to you and ask you if you alright, you know I don't care about your well-being.
That's cool, but what you checking for?
I'm checking to make sure I don't got choking. Now, if every time you talk about me, I'm a bum-ass nigga and all my homies die over Newports and Dick Air Force Ones, then you should know I'm not just coming over to be cordial.
Right. If you know what you've done for real,
Yeah.
and you know, like, cause you know niggas say some shit behind the scenes that feel like that person's loyalty to them is different, so they ain't gonna tell that nigga.
It's weird, yo.
It'd be different. Like, I'm gonna say this
weird.
shit around such and such, but they know better not to tell. Nah, don't tell. They ain't gonna tell him. And they wind up telling the nigga. They like, yo, so
Everybody
yeah, I'm the
talking.
nigga that flew in the spaceship with my pants off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I couldn't trust nobody not to tell nothing. Everybody high. And I ain't talking about reefers. Them motherfuckers on real shit.
yeah.
So it's like,
Strong the
I
fuck out.
couldn't trust it. Where we at now, man? Tiger Woods DUI. You seen that?
Yeah, I did see that.
My man got another one. I think Tiger should never get behind the wheel of a car again in his life.
I think he's too rich to be even driving for himself.
Yeah, I seen folks saying, where's your driver?
Where are you? You're Tiger Woods. You've been famous since nigga before I was born.
Since you was 10.
And that's not gonna tell you my age.
You funny as hell.
But that's for real.
No.
So how the fuck is you not? Why are you driving still? I don't know about you, bro. I feel like me, and it's not no bougie, there's no shade, nothing. When I get a certain amount of money, I want to enjoy my money. And maybe some days I want to drive my motorcycle, drive my car if it's a nice little drop top, you know what I'm saying? Other days when I'm chilling with my girl or I'm trying to have a nice little casual evening, I'm let my man go ahead and just drive the car for me. Get a nice little chauffeur here and there. I don't go nowhere anywhere. So
Yeah.
just going short distances if I want to take around the park or something like that.
But if I'm famous, and one of my first blemish on my record was that I crashed a truck into a pole while my chick was beating me with a golf club because I got caught slaying everything. Then I flipped a crossover Jeep down a mountainside and survived it. And I got a DUI in between there somewhere. I got to believe this DUI wouldn't be coming around for me.
No.
We a little deep in the list, ain't we? Like, that's a deep list, bro.
That shit far.
For a rich person, not somebody that got to do what they got to do. Somebody that's on their way to and from a check.
I could say
Like,
Tiger
you could
Woods.
borrow, like, you had a status where you could be like, yo, I need the jet. And you got somebody that'll let you hold the jet to go to Florida real quick. Like, he's at that status socially.
So
So you can't get a driver?
I don't think he wanted a
Joe
driver.
Button got a driver. He don't drive
Joe
no more.
Button got a driver?
He don't drive
Yeah,
no
Tiger, you
He
bullshit.
bought a Maybach. He don't drive no more.
Okay, right for real.
Well, he got a Ferrari too. He probably drive a Ferrari, but he bought a Maybach.
Tiger, step your shit up, man.
Yo, what you know about Delonte West? I know you keep saying how young he is.
Delonte, what up? Delonte West. You talk about Delonte, the white skin Delonte from the Cavaliers Delonte, that fuck with my mom Delonte. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that guy. I just seen something
I don't like
today.
him.
I seen something today that said he been sober for a while now, and he looked better. Can't say he looked good because he been through some stuff, but yeah, I think he finally gave real effort this time, I guess, because it's a process. It ain't easy.
Yeah.
It ain't. Most people that go the first time go again to rehab.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to shout
Kudos
him
to
out.
him.
Salute to him. Hopefully everything goes good for
Kudos
you,
to him.
because last thing I want to do is keep seeing you in a bad space on the internet. It's not cool.
Where you from?
DC area. He from the DMV. He played at St. Joe's with Jameer Nelson.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then,
Jameer Nelson was a problem on the Magic. My
Yeah.
God.
yeah, Jameer was
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah, he was definitely
I
tough.
came up in I was in high school when Jameer was in high school. So, like, I remember when Chester High came and played. I was at Roman, and we played at Temple. That shit was rocking in there, bro. Jameer was a grown-ass man.
He was wild.
He was a grown-ass man. He was little as hell.
Right.
Like Mike
Stocky,
Mouse.
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Grown-ass man, bro. Nothing like it.
That's what you still call like no offense, like a sturdy point guard type of like a lot of point guards be slim now, but before that stocky like that little muscle on you when you go to the rack, like that was different.
Point guards used to like running backs.
Mm-hmm.
He was like running backs, yo.
Definitely was a halfback going to the rim.
Yo, any interest in the new Ye album? Bully.
Not
He
really.
just dropped it the other day. I'm kind of been over Ye for a while, but
Yeah.
I'm hearing that people
Not really.
are
Right.
excited about what he put out. I don't know.
I feel like, and this is like I say, like people as legends. Like when you a legend, just ride out like a legend. I feel like sometimes you go back into it and try to overdo what you already mastered. It's kind of like an overdue, and it's just a drag, and that's what makes me bored of your personality as a person. Because I'm serious, like it's just like,
Ma,
what's up, man? I don't get it, like how you.
you out? All right, nigga, be safe, man.
Yes, sir.
What's the final score?
You lost.
Y'all ain't lose.
Yeah, man. Turnover, game winning shot, 3 points. Like this shit was crazy.
Y'all lost that game?
Yeah, man.
Yo, Duke just lost. That's crazy. Duke was up like 20 in the first half.
What's going on?
You serious?
Yeah.
All right, bro. Be safe, yo. Don't cry in the car.
Shit, I would.
Don't cry in the car. You have money on it? Alright, bro. You ain't even know that nigga was in there.
Nah. That's cool though.
Shooters be around, baby.
That's a fact.
Nah, but he was just watching that Duke game. I was watching it with him till the Joy started. I didn't know they lost that game. That's crazy.
It was up by 20. It's crazy.
They was up a lot. The tournament. That's why I love March, bro.
March Madness, baby.
I went to Roman, and I transferred into Roman in high school, right? Roman Catholic. So I didn't know when March come and the tournament start. You damn they don't do no work. Like every class you go when the tournament be on, and you just watch basketball all day, bro. March has been a part of my life in a real way since I was 15, 16.
That shit was another subject in the school, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like because it's a sports school. Like
Right.
we won 5 chips in 1 year. We won basketball, football, indoor, outdoor, track, and I think soccer in 1 year. So like, then everybody in the school is an athlete.
Yeah, that should have applause, man.
They gave us like a week off of school for that. You know, Catholic school. Wow,
Yeah,
they
that
be
shit like the Eagles
"Don't
game,
come
nigga.
back
That was
for a
Super
week."
Bowl. Yeah, I deserve it. I deserve it. You hype as shit.
Yeah, so we was like, it felt like we spent the whole year like celebrating each other because all the teams go to each other, you know, games and stuff. You gotta rep the colors. So we had so much fun that year that it just like, I'm just used to a different thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
I don't know. Speaking of which, man, somehow we wound up hooping together.
We did.
And both times that we hooped together, you said, I don't really play ball, but you know what I'm saying? I get hot and I start feeling it. And both times I see you run off about 7 to 9 made shots in a fucking row. Like Steph in the Olympics. And I'm
crying,
confused as to how this happens. Cause even my man that was just left, I told him that we was hooping, and I was like, and my teammate, like, it's weird to say he could shoot, but he hit shots. And I was like, cause he don't shoot it like,
Yeah, right.
but he hit shots. So what the hell be going on out there, man?
I ain't gonna, bro. All I see is the hoop. I don't know what it is. That's all I look is the hoop. I just be in a whole different mode. It's like I don't mind who I'm playing with. I don't mind that because I'm not a basketball player. I don't play ball. I told him that. He said, "Yo, you ain't got no left." I said, "Nigga, I barely got any game. I don't play basketball.
He
I
an
just
athlete.
I
He
just
a
like to.
natural
Yeah,
athlete.
I'm an athletic nigga.
I seen him play with the football. I seen him do other shit. He's an athletic
Yeah.
motherfucker.
That's it. I just be looking at the hoop. I be dazed out. I ain't gonna lie. I be dazed out.
You so funny.
My
to
bad.
me.
If I start sweating, shit just start getting in my eyes, and I'm just like, oh yeah. Hey, don't let him fool you though. This guy right here.
Oh man, I'm trash now.
No.
It's
I know about your injury,
Yeah.
and that's another thing. People like him, no shade, not even trying to be like that. Maybe if I would see more film on you,
Mm-hmm.
if you was really what you was, and more something, and then that means you could have even leveled up as you got older.
Mm-hmm.
You could have been in the pros, just like a lot of niggas that don't get their shine.
I
Because
mean,
there's a lot of niggas out here, bro. Like, it's better than a lot of niggas that's even in the D League. And a lot of niggas in the D League, niggas better than, you know what I mean, the Olympics. They got their shine, they point.
I think if I'm honest, if I would have focused more, cause I was all over the place. I was girl crazy and all that. But if I would have focused more, I could have at least made it overseas and had a decent overseas career.
Come on now.
NBA not so much. I'm undersized 2 guard, but I played with a lot of people that went, and some went to the NBA and some went overseas, and I know where I fall within there. Like it's weird because I be excited for people because I know they deserve where they landed at. But then you think about it, you be like, I used to cook him,
Right.
but that's my fault. You see what I'm saying? That ain't on them.
Right.
They went to the right. Whatever they did, they did more schoolwork. They less girls. Whatever they did.
Right.
And that's why they landed where they landed. So I don't got no regrets. But I think I could have definitely had professional next to my name. I just don't know if it would have been NBA.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's if I'm being honest. But
Yeah.
I was decent, man.
Nah,
I try to
sure.
convince her all the time. She be like, I don't see no footage.
Hey,
I'm
yo,
like,
man. Boy got a handle. Boy just started trolling on you. Boy just like, come on, all right, listen, this is what we gonna do. Then he turn around with it. Just be stages behind his back. Then he want to start going between the legs. Then once he size you up, I know.
Right past you.
That's it.
That's where we going.
Don't give him baseline. Don't think shit sweet. Like he might not go and jump. He definitely gonna get that.
But that's
play.
the part that hurt because you get down there and I be wanting to.
You be wanting to hear me because you're like, this shit easy.
It's right, and
It's gonna be worse coming down.
It be muscle memory, man. It's
Yeah.
been times that I've done something, and I dribbled the ball. When I picked it up, I'm like, you gotta shoot it, because it just feel right. And you be like, oh, I was right. But I mean, I love that game. That game, I hear Charles Barkley always say that funny little ball did so much for me in my life. And of course, he's talking about astronomical things he's done with that ball. But even on my level, the things I've been able to experience, the things that the game has taught me, the things I've been able to pass on, I'm still coaching. I'm teaching one of our residents right now how to get right with his jump shot. You know that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like those things I'm never gonna forget. The losses, the championships, the heartbreak, the determination, the knowing the difference between when you gave your all and you didn't, like, and how you deal with that. I got so much from that funny little ball. Like, I laugh every time Chuck say it because it's true. And that's true for soccer. That's true for football. If you played it at a certain level and you understand what you received from just being able to play sport, being able to be an athlete, you know what I mean? Having instant gratification moments and things like that, like, then them funny little balls did a lot for people.
For sure.
Did a lot for people. Did you play football?
I did for like 4 years.
That's her.
Yeah, it's her right
You
now.
gotta take it. You can take it real quick.
Nah, I
man.
gotta take it. She gotta understand I'm on the podcast right now.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, but I did football for like freshman season. I say actually I did it since I was in like a little PAL. You know what I call it. Yeah, when I went to high school, I didn't do it in middle school. It was the PAL all the way up to high school. So I did it even though I was in middle school ages like 7, 8, 9. I mean 6, 7, 8. So yeah, football was cool, bro. Last I was athletic, so I definitely did like wide receiver and like safety shit like that, cornerback. Other than that, I think I did running back 1 year. That's back in like Pee Wee. I was like 9 years old. But my thing about it, and then when I got to high school, believe it or not, as skinny as I was, bro, still skinny as shit. Like one thing I had my speed. So I was in high school. They put me at DN. So I was just rushing niggas and getting to the quarterback. Shit was fire.
At DN, that's wild.
And that was fire. It's like,
That's
you know what,
wild.
nigga, you fat. Because they see how I was getting up off the line. So you know what? Switch it. We're going to put him in da-da-da. Instead of putting him at corner, bring him down, put an edge rusher.
What's your technique? How you get through?
Oh, me? I'm more like the swim. Once I see, or if I'm wound up like here, out here, right outside you, and I see what you about to do, like, I usually hold on to you while they ain't looking, and then do my swim move just to get you like off me real quick before you even try to grab me. I don't know. And my swim skills, since I'm so skinny, it's weird. Just like I'm really just like this is crazy. It's real fast.
Because I never see you really on any defense except I guess could be considered safety or cornerback.
Oh yeah, we do one-on-one.
When y'all, when we just throwing the ball around with y'all in the gym and stuff. But it's like I see your hands and I see you explosive. I seen you around that pool, dart for the ball, grab it, and I'm like, he's going swimming, and you just tiptoe that line. Like I'm like, yo, he really know what he doing on the count. Like with the football, I got more faith in you.
Yeah,
I'm
for
like,
sure.
no,
for sure.
he do that.
Yeah,
he do that part. We had a flag football team. I would grab my boy, let him go cook something.
It's crazy. I would definitely try to sign up for one of them joints.
Yeah,
But I never could find one, or the registration deadline, I'd be missing. I'm definitely gonna do one of those.
if I hear something, if I hear anything,
Yeah, let me know.
that makes sense. I'll let you know because I respect niggas that still want to get out there.
Yeah.
Because I just want to stay decent enough to play with my kids when I have them.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
I ain't got nothing else to prove.
No, for sure.
But one thing for sure, two things for certain. I think when you get injured or when you retire, everybody start talking shit to you. Yo, dudes that couldn't even my court had an A court and a B court. Like you couldn't play on A court if you wasn't nice. Niggas that was stuck on B court be talking shit to me at the bar now. I be like, yo, bro, you wasn't playing with us.
And say niggas you was cooking. Got the faith and the audacity to come and say,
Like,
oh,
don't tell me you just got good at 35 and I'm supposed to care.
Right.
Like,
I was that 15 years ago.
you supposed to be here, bro. We was cooking back in the day. We used to get bushels of crab and all that. You don't know about them days. We used to run all day. Real rap, man. I used to smoke, chill, wait for the red runs to start, get picked up first game, get on the court, win between 5 to 7 games, and then just be like, all right, I'm gonna go smoke. Like, bro, it used to be drawing. And then that's when they ordering pizzas and getting crabs. That's where all that started. Cause like we here, and then somebody come through talking trash. I'm like, let me tie my sneaks back up. Like it used to be crazy, bro. Cause you always gotta protect the house. If somebody came from your park to my park, and they, especially if they start playing and they winning, yo, y'all trying to play one more? Gotta get these niggas off the court
For sure.
And we used to do that. We was hitting men. But no, man. Office sports. Office sports. You got the family going on, right? You've lived in Long Island. You've lived in PA. Do you plan on raising your family and starting your roots in PA, or have you had any idea what you want to do as far as that?
I always wanted to move to Houston.
Houston?
Yeah.
She gonna be a Texas boy.
For sure.
That'll be fire.
Yeah.
What's the range on that when you looking to do that? How far down the line?
I want to say the next 3 years.
3 years. That's cool. You ain't got it. That's not rushing it.
Or when my daughter, if she gets to that age where, I don't know, either 3 years, 4, or I'm saying when she at least gets past middle school.
How old is she now?
She is 10. Just turned 10 a couple of weeks ago. So she's in 4th grade.
But switching schools and friends and stuff is a big deal.
She's been doing it all grades up until 3rd. This is like her 2nd year in the same school.
It's probably a social butterfly.
Right. So it's like, Texas just always been that route for me. I always felt like that was a different vibe and a different environment I wanted to be in.
You been there before?
No. So I was supposed to go there with my ex. She's in the military and all that. And, she already got everything set up there. The crib and everything was already there. The car, and she was like, when you finish school, come down there. Unfortunately, like I said, I was out there hoeing, knew what I was doing, not really giving a fuck. So I was like, I'm cool with that. Never went down there. But I always wanted to go down there, and that was something that I put in her head. I'm the reason why I feel like she was want to get a fucking crib around there. She didn't have the choices, but to be stationed there.
Right.
So I was I don't know, Texas was always that. And then I was Atlanta at one point, but then when I started going to Atlanta, like I went down there for Atlanta Greek picnic. You know, because I'm in fraternity, whatever, so I did my little shit right there. Shout out to Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. But, yes, sir. Do you gang bang? I be outside with my gang gang. Hey, yo, let me tell you something. You know I heard this joint inside.
The big the 8 to 9, I'm from the deuce, the 4. The big the 8 to 9, I'm from
The bitch the 8 to 9. Yo, you know what's crazy? I definitely heard this on the way to work the other day. I was like, bro.
The ball crazy.
It's a shit. He said, y'all like the way that beat just come on that bitch,
That
right?
thing drop, boy. No, but like, so as far as you said, you've been moving your daughter around a lot, from school to school. Mm-hmm. How do you introduce Houston? Are y'all already discussing that? Are y'all researching it?
Yeah, we've been discussing it. We researched like school systems around there. You know, different jobs for me and my girls. Since, you know, like I did finish nursing school, so I definitely want to start working my nursing, getting on board and getting shit on track. It says opportunity out there with networking too. You can just find somebody. Of course, and then it's also the party life. Like I could do my DJing out there. Mm-hmm. Start getting real big gigs out there, like in the clubs. You know, setting my band like, you know, telling people that it could pay me like $1,200 instead of saying $500. Mm-hmm. Like it's just your bracket change. Like I always felt like when you change your environment, you change your mindset. I always felt like that.
I don't know. Well, what do you say? Sometimes you gotta sometimes you gotta go away to make a comeback, and most niggas that go don't even come back. A lot of people that I know, especially that have specific professions or are in entertainment, going away was the best thing they ever did. You know what I mean? For a lot of different reasons. The only thing that I've seen hurt people is if they didn't have enough support while they were somewhere else. Right. And sometimes that makes it fall through. But the rest of the things usually seem like they were going fine. It was just the lack of support that made it harder to do things. Because a lot of people might have a kid or something, you know, certain stuff. So, but I've seen people go to Cali. I've seen people go to Texas. I've seen a lot of people make the Atlanta trip. You know that. We had a generation that moved to Atlanta.
Same with my grandma, too.
I got people that went up to New York. I got people that done all of that. And I have not seen but a few that it didn't widen their base of what they went out there to intend to do. Right. Even if they came back, they went out there and laid it down and was like, all right, now I ain't paying that rent no more, but I can still shoot out there and get with my folks. And we good. You know what I mean? And then Zoom calls and stuff became a thing. So it's, you don't have to always be in the place no more. Right. But I've just as a something to motivate you, I've seen that work out for people that have personalities like you very well, more often than not. More often than not. So I wish you the best with that. And I think you're gonna kill it out there. I just think once you get what is called on board, I think once you get there, you're gonna be good. I think that I worked with you. We damn near are in the medical field where we work at some points, and some of the things we have to handle, and you handle those things very well. You're patient as hell. You know what I mean? And I know that you're patient there. I know you're not the same outside of there. No. I know you're not as patient outside of there. But you're patient there. And if you could flip that switch, then you could make a lot of money.
Well, you know, I feel like you got to be patient with everybody at certain points. Because if you want your point to get across, somebody got to have that power to be like, you know what, let me just chill, relax, and hear them out. Same thing what we do at our job. Sometimes, you know, they go through shit. We ain't gonna say what, you know what I mean? You know, communication is key.
Nigga say, fuck me? Fuck you.
Fuck you? Fuck me. Oh, no, don't fuck me. It's fuck you. Nigga said, yo, I think I heard that shit before. He said, yeah, where from?
I told her about it. I ain't cool.
Where you hear that from? I said, yeah, nigga, I heard that from a movie. That shit was hilarious. But yeah,
funny as hell, man. Yo. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. I've had a great time talking to you. I ain't gonna keep you much longer. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta rush out of here, but we ain't gotta keep doing this. We had a good talk, man.
It's a fact, man.
Anything you need to tell the people before we get off there? Anything they need to look out for? How to keep up with you? All that fly shit?
Oh, you can follow me on Instagram at TheRealKritical. The Real Critical. I do bookings for DJing. I'm about to have a stream, matter of fact, that I want to put you on.
Nice.
I'm about to have like a nice little concert, me and my peoples. Everybody I did music with, that I feature with. I was the artist. I'm gonna do that sometime. I want to say in the summertime. Also having a party for when I graduate.
Yeah,
See
man.
what I'm saying? Come out. I might make that a little public. You know what I mean? This ain't no family gathering. This is a gathering for everybody that if you fuck with me, you support me, come support me at the party for my celebration. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that shit was not easy.
No, you deserve to be
Appreciate
celebrated,
it, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
but other than that, man, stay tuned. I might be back. But just sipping with Sammy.
my guy,
Come on me.
you already, man. You already.
Let me come up here, do my thing.
You welcome anytime, man.
Yes,
Come
sir.
kick it, man. All we gotta do is get you to sign the board. I got some beer left. All I gotta do is get you to sign the board, take some pictures, get you out of here, man. But
This is Sippin' with Sammy. I am Mr. Flash It Only, the one and only Sippin' with Sammy. Sam Malone, Barstool Rug. If you ain't sippin' with Sammy, you ain't sippin' right. Please get your fucking life together.
Sipping, I'm 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 sipping.
Okay, my man.
Yuppie transplants. Move the fuck out. Get out of our fucking city. You ain't even fucking born here. Tired of you motherfuckers.
Gang bang. Side with my gang
I might
gang.
make that one a little longer, but that shit.